Welcome to Army Chief Tech Talks. I'm your host, Doug Montgomery, the Army Chief. When I bought my 2022 F3 Special Series a few months ago, I quickly found out I didn't like the stock audio system. I did a bunch of searches in the forum and Facebook groups about adding Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and it seems many people were asking the same question. And there really was no real solution until last month. While trudging through the depths of hell of the internet, trying to find a CarPlay Android Auto solution, all I could find were products that you use in a vehicle. These were typically too large and didn't have rugged, secure mounting solutions abilities that will be needed for a motorcycle or for our Can-Am Spyders. Not to mention, none of them were waterproof, which we would definitely need. Well, last month, a manufacturer released a product that I think checks all the blocks needed for our Spyders. One, it's small enough to mount to the handlebars and not be obtrusive. Two, has two Bluetooth transceivers. One to connect your phone and access the CarPlay Android Auto, and the other transceiver is to work with the helmet systems, or, and what we're going to do today, is play the audio through our factory system. And third, lastly, it is IPX7 rated, meaning it's waterproof. An added bonus is that it has an SD memory card slot on the left-hand side that you can preload audio or video files. The type of files that you can load are going to be listed in the video for any of your trips. You know, podcast, books on tape, your preloaded playlist, so you can have something to listen to. I purchased this product out of my own money and all the accessories. I was not sponsored or asked to review this product. I just think it's going to be a game changer and probably a big seller, not only for our community, but for motorcycles as well. So let's go out to the bike, review my installation and its operation. Okay, first, here's what it looks like. With the Lamonster top clamp 1-inch ball mount. You'll see that I ran the wire and followed the harness down and then brought it up under here and attached it to the customer accessory circuit. And I put an inline fuse holder there. I would recommend that you put an inline fuse holder. According to the spec sheet, this thing is 5 volts at approximately 2 to 3 amps. So 15 watts is a little over an amp draw. So I'd recommend putting probably no larger than a 5 amp fuse in there. The accessory circuit is at 10 amps. So if something were to happen to the power supply powering this, or this wiring that you run up through the handlebars was to get rubbed through or something, it would pop this fuse first and not damage or pop the accessory and cause other things on the bike not to work. So just a recommendation. I'll go through I'll show you the products. The links are in the description that I used to connect the wires and for this fusible link. Up here in the F3, you'll notice in the glove box there's a USB port, and there is a 3.5mm stereo audio jack. And this is what we're going to use we're going to use this to actually power our Bluetooth receiver and our phone. And then this is where we're going to plug the Bluetooth receiver into to get the audio to our bike. So one thing you're going to need, again, links in the description, is a USB split cable. So this will plug in and give you 2 out. You can see you'll plug that in there like that. And now you've got 2 USBs. And then you can take our Bluetooth receiver, again, link down in the description. You can use whichever Bluetooth receiver or a transceiver. This is both. As you notice on the side, it has a receive and transmit. I have it in the receive. I just bought this because I believe it's the latest and greatest Bluetooth 5 or 5.2. And if I wanted to repurpose it or use it later for a transmitter as well, I could use it for a transmitter, and the price wasn't that bad. So this, I'm using it now as a receiver. This is my power button. It does have a battery in it. So what I do is I recommend that when you're done, you hold the button until it goes solid red and then powers out. And then when you go to come out to the bike to leave, you turn it back on. But I have let it run dead and then started the bike. I just have to go through the pairing mode and pair it back with the head unit. So it's really up to you. I'm going to plug this into one of these jacks. Okay, so we're there. It's waiting for me to turn the device on. I still have a second open jack. I'm going to plug my phone. Now my phone's all powered up, so I'm getting phone power and the Bluetooth from here. Okay, here we are, all started up. It comes on with the accessory fuse, which means you have to start the vehicle first. We're at our main screen. We're going to want to go to Settings, Bluetooth, Discover, Search. And then we're going to go to Bluetooth, go to the bottom, and there's our iPhone. We got our pair on our screen. We hit pair, allow to sync. You'll notice it's up here now. We're going to go back to home. Notice it's connected up there, the little Bluetooth icon. It says, hey, use CarPlay. And boom, CarPlay pops right up. So now I'll go back here, we got Google Maps. Got my XM radio. There's our main screen. Okay, now hit music. Now we have to pair the audio to the bike. So we go back to the main screen. We go to Bluetooth helmet. We click on Bluetooth search, and now we turn on our Bluetooth device. And there it is up on the screen. We hit pair. Hit no for the microphone because we're just using audio. Notice how it's solid blue now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to connect this to the 3.5mm audio jack. We're going to go back to our home, our CarPlay, our music. We can go up to here, adjust your audio. Notice you got your navigation audio. These are the two top. And then system, you can adjust those. Go back to... Don't want to get a copyright infringement. So let's go back to some of these settings here. The other one I think you'll like is under sound effect. You got your loudness to boost your bass and your EQ. So that's really nice because you can adjust bass all the way from 50 Hertz all the way to 20K. Go back to home. You see here, we're connected. That's where you would connect also your helmet if you had helmet. And again, back to our CarPlay and our Google Maps. This is the area you would click. If you had a memory card in the side, it's on this side over here. Behind that door, there's a little Phillips screwdriver in the box, and you can put up to a 64 gig memory card inside there. FAT32 format, and put audio and video files.